All right. Hello. My name is Jolie DeCleva, and I am a health educator. I work for Living Well Intentionally, and that is my business where I teach people how to get started with natural health care with doTerra essential oils. I also do public speaking, so any health related issue, I can come into your work or do a Zoom call for your people. And then I also am a health coach, so I do 6-month health coaching programs. Today, I want to talk about a really important topic having to do with doTERRA essential oils. There are certain people that absolutely aren't a good candidate to get started with essential oils, and so today we're going to talk about them. All right? Okay, so first characteristic is if you are someone that fully trusts the FDA and you feel like they thoroughly test every single batch of medicine, every new medicine coming on the market. Not only that, but they're testing all the combinations. So the Tums you're taking, the chemicals in your shampoo, the fertilizer on your lawn, and your pharmaceutical are all being tested together to make sure that nothing bad is happening, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, if you really believe that, then you're actually wrong because the FDA doesn't test, it doesn't do much testing anyway. It's the pharmaceutical company itself that brings the medicine and the evidence and the testing to the FDA. And usually, almost every medicine goes through. And unfortunately, it takes up to 7 years on average to get a bad medicine off the market. So, um, but if you're one of those people that really feel like there's no need to worry, the FDA's got up my back, and if it's FDA approved, then that means it's all safe, then you may not be a great candidate for doTERRA essential oils. The next person that may not be a great candidate is someone who absolutely loves medicine. So they love waiting 30 to 60 minutes for that Advil to kick in. They love having mystery side effects, sometimes known, sometimes unknown. Um, they like to have radioactive pee, right? In reality, medicines are quite inflammatory to our bodies. They are a foreign substance with large molecules that have to use a lot of energy to break down in our bodies. And it's that breaking down process of an unfamiliar substance in our body that leads us to have inflammation and those yucky side effects, maybe a stomach ache, a headache, whatever. A little disclaimer, if you do get started with doTERRA's um, cleanse, we have a 30-day cleanse, then you will have some pretty funky poops. So if you like the radioactive pee, we can meet you halfway. All right. The third characteristic is that if you are holding on to the idea that your health condition is genetic, and you like using that as an excuse to not make any significant healthcare changes, then you probably are not a great candidate for getting started with doTERRA essential oils. You're just not. But in reality, the nature versus nurture debate has been settled. Okay. We know now that genetics plays 10% um, of a role in whether you're going to get an illness or not. And 90% has to do with our lifestyle. So this is so encouraging. This is great news. But it's really not that great if you like blaming your illness on genetics, right? So if you're someone who really feels like, really believes that their lifestyle choices don't make that big of a difference in their health, then you may not be a great candidate for essential oils. By the way, if you have a family history of an illness, it definitely does increase your risk, but it's not a done deal. So you can do a lot. 90% of what we do, how we eat, how we exercise, how we manage our stress, how we sleep, everything actually tells which genes to express. And that's great news if you're willing to make some healthcare changes, right? Okay, the next type of person that might not be a great candidate for essential oils is if you love spending money month after month after month on copays for medications that address symptoms and don't get you better. Isn't it interesting how when you get on a medicine, you don't actually ever get better? You're just expected to stay on the medicine? Why is that? I mean, don't we want to get better? So I don't know about you, but I want to get better. But if you're the type of person that, is fine with that, then, spend away on your copay. But doTERRA essential oils are cheaper, way cheaper, because they actually help. They don't help just the symptoms, they help get to the root cause of why you're getting sick. Okay. Another person that might not be a great candidate for doTERRA essential oils is if you are someone that's just super stuck in your ways, right? You're unwilling to try anything new, even if it's cheaper, in many cases more effective, and all natural. Essential oils are not for you if you're just not willing to try anything new, right? Okay, so why should you get started with doTERRA essential oils? doTERRA oils are harvested where they grow natively. They are harvested using they are tested using third-party labs to make sure that nothing else is added and that they're completely pure, certified pure, therapeutic grade, as doTERRA's promised to us that every batch is safe and every batch is unadulterated. So you're just getting this pure, perfect, what God and nature intended oil. All right. Our bodies recognize essential oils as natural. So remember, we were talking about those large molecules and pharmaceuticals that have to be broken down. This does not happen with essential oils. Our bodies recognize essential oils. Essential oils are on plants, leaves, they're on roots. We're used to ingesting them. We're used to having them in our environment, and our cells have receptors that are ready to receive them, letting them right into the cell. So we have very rapid results with essential oils without side effects. Essential oils have been around for thousands of years. They don't create addictions. So we aren't becoming dependent either on these essential oils. They don't have any nasty side effects, okay? They support your body to heal itself, addressing the root cause of why you're getting sick, not only the symptoms. And a couple examples of that in my own life are when I started using Serenity capsules. I have a lot of kids and I've homeschooled 5 children and they're slowly leaving the nest, but there's a lot of noise and chaos in my life. And it was really hard for me to stop at bedtime and just, go from running all day to just being calm. And so I was many nights taking a sleeping aid of some sort. Now I did start doing some yoga. I forced myself to read something kind of entertaining and light before bed, and those things help, but it wasn't enough. So when I started taking Serenity, which has lavender and vetiver in it, I started using it every single night. And then eventually I realized I didn't really need it every night. And now I rarely need it. It sits by my bed because if I do need it, I can use it. And I know that even if I use it at 3 in the morning because I can't get back to sleep after I pee or something, I don't wake up with crazy groggy side effects. So what I love about the oils is that they're not creating this crazy dependence. I use them when I need them, and my body is like starting to balance itself with these incredible oils. Another example is Tri-Ease. And this is a capsule that doTERRA's put together. You can make this yourself in a shot glass. But Tri-Ease has lemon, lavender, and peppermint essential oils. And my son breaks out something on our farm. He breaks out, and we don't know what it is. And he will be covered with spots. And this happens too on carpets. If he's sitting on the floor at an event and he's up at carpet, he'll break out. So we don't really know what it is. So I keep my Tri-Ease with me. At first, I had him taking that Tri-Ease several times a day, every day, and then it would go away and it was fine. And then eventually we only need it every once in a while. And now literally he barely needs it. And so I love, again, that about essential oils, that we aren't creating an addiction or a dependence, where it's not a medicine that we're going to have to be on the rest of our life. Our body's starting to get balanced by supporting our natural ability to heal itself. So very, very cool. Okay, so whether you are needing some nutritional support, doTerra's got you covered. We've got lifelong vitality vitamins. Whether you need mood and emotional support oils, we've got tons of oils that are really, really useful and effective for balancing mood. And right now, you guys, we need this more than ever. I actually even have balance, adaptive, and wild orange in little packets that I give away for emotional support to people who come to my house. And if you need one, comment and I'll send you one, because we need these little oil samples. Will help you get through the week. And if you love them, you can touch back with me and we'll get you a whole bottle. Okay, whether you need skincare, we all need skincare. But if you want skincare that's natural and the essential oils are the active ingredients, or shampoo, same thing, cleaning products, who needs toxic junk in their home? doTerra's got you covered. We've got a natural bug repellent, and we've got 100 oil solutions, from anything to warts to migraines, you name it. So if you are the type of person that wants to use something natural, that's cheaper, something that's more effective, a different way of doing healthcare, then you are a good candidate for getting started with doTerra essential oils. Comment below, message me, let's hook up. I'd love to start you on this journey of natural healthcare. Thanks for listening.